Let's get into this delicious dinner idea you can make for your mom on Mother's Day, or you can make it for Sunday dinner. Let's get started. Alright, let's start by making some potato salad. I added some salt, let that boil until it's fork tender. While the potatoes are boiling, let's make the dressing. So here I have some mayonnaise, mustard, and some sweet relish. Feel free to use whatever you like in your potato salad. Here I have some all-purpose seasoning, black pepper, garlic powder, and some sugar. Mix well to combine and set that to the side. Once the potatoes are done, allow them to cool a little and then in with some mixed vegetables, some eggs, and some scallion and parsley. Add your dressing, give everything a good toss, and that's it. Quick, easy, and simple. We're going to cover this and place it in the refrigerator until we are ready for it later. Next up, we'll be making some Pina Colada rice. So here I added some oil in with some aromatics. All of my ingredients and measurements will be listed in the description or the caption. Next, we'll come in with some basmati rice, some seasoning, give everything a good toss. Allow the rice to fry for about 3 to 4 minutes or so. After that, we will come in with the liquids. Today, I'll be using some homemade chicken broth, some pineapple juice, and some coconut milk. Give that a stir. Let it come up to a simmer first, then you will cover it, reduce the heat to low and let it go for about 25 minutes or so. After about 25 minutes, your rice should be perfectly cooked. I like to cover it, remove it from the heat and let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes before fluffing the rice. So after about 10 minutes, I added some fresh scallion and parsley and I just fluffed the rice and set that to the side, guys. When I tell you this was so delicious, that pineapple juice added a nice tang to the rice and it was so good. You guys have to try this. Now let's prepare some seasonal vegetables. I added a little oil, some butter, in with some garlic and onions. Let that go for about 2 minutes or so and then come in with some seasoning for flavor and taste. Remember, you can use whatever seasonings you like here. It doesn't have to be the ones I'm using. Then I added some zucchini, baby carrots, sugar snap peas, and some broccoli. Give everything a good toss. Allow that to go for about 5 minutes or so. And then you will do the chef shake with the skillet, and that's basically it, guys. We will set this to the side and now let's prepare our entree. Next up, we'll be making some orange glazed chicken. Here I have 3 half chickens that I went ahead and washed, pat dry, and I'll be using some orange juice, fresh green seasoning. I have some sazon, some chicken bouillon, black pepper, salt, paprika, some rotisserie chicken seasoning, and a little bit of complete seasoning. So here I just added everything to one bowl, mix it well, and this will be the marinade we'll use for that chicken. Remember, again, you can use whatever seasonings you have on hand here. It doesn't have to be the ones I'm using. You just have to use the orange juice and make sure you get the green seasoning, but the other powdered seasonings, anything can be added there for the flavor and taste. So you want to go in and just make sure that your chicken is well coated with the marinade. Lift the skin and put the seasoning all up in there, and once we are done, we will let this sit and marinate overnight. Do not rush the process. You don't want to waste all that good ingredients that you added to the chicken, so let it sit overnight, and tomorrow I'll show you guys the next step. Now let's make the glaze using some butter, and here I have some orange zest and some grated garlic. Let that go for about a minute or so, and then we'll come in with the liquids. So here I will add some orange juice. I will also add some ketchup. I will add some soy sauce, some honey, and we will mix everything very well to combine. Once that is nicely combined, I realized that the color was too light, and to brighten it up a bit, I added some sazon, just a little bit. And yeah, just let that come up to a simmer, and then we will add some cornstarch to thicken. And yeah, you just turn your heat off and set that to the side. So here I have a large baking dish that I add some of that glaze at the bottom, and we will add some orange slices, put the chicken down there, and we will preheat our oven to 375. You want to bake this uncovered for 1 hour, and then I will show you the next step. After an hour, this is how the chicken is looking. Next, you want to go in and baste the chicken for the first time with the glaze that we made. Now, if by any chance your chicken starts to smell like it's burning when you're baking it for the hour, it's just the sauce at the bottom. You want to just add a little bit of orange juice, or you can add water, and the burning will subside. So once you coat your chicken with that sauce, we'll put it back into the oven for about 10 minutes. And then you will pull it out again and baste it for a second time for 10 minutes. That's a total of 20 minutes, and it is all done. This is how it looks once it's completely done. Now we can plate everything up and enjoy. So here you have it, my version of a delicious dinner you can make for your mom on Mother's Day. If she likes something simple and not too complicated, this right here is the meal that you should try. So give it a try and let me know what you guys think. I will leave all my ingredients and measurements in the description or the caption, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you for watching and enjoy.